Hi everybody, it's Heather from CysterWigs.com, and today I am bringing you a review of another Estetica wig. This one is an extremely popular wig for the Estetica line. In fact, it's been the bestseller 2 years in a row. This is Emma, and the color on Emma is RJ20 2710. And what that is a blend that altogether looks like a really beautiful dark blonde. But if you really look at it closely, it is a light ash brown with pale golden blonde highlights. And that ash brown is actually very thoroughly blended with a light auburn color. So it's a really interesting color combination because usually ashes, ash colors, they can kind of run a little cool, like a little green sometimes. And hairstylists out there know what I'm saying. And I think that blending that ash brown with the auburn gives it a really beautiful neutral effect that is kind of multifaceted and gives it a little bit more depth. So if you're looking for really nice dark blonde color with some very subtle highlighting and variation of tone, RJ20 2710 is a beautiful color. So, and you'll get to see more of that as I review this wig. Emma is a really comfortable wig. It's very comfortable and it's very versatile. It has 4-inch bangs. So the bangs are a little long for me. I have a really short forehead. But with a little bit of a trim, you can have them look just like they look in the picture. You could even have a stylist cut a little bit of this into the bang too if you want to start the bang higher up on the top of the head. But the great thing about the bang on Emma is that it stays off to the side perfectly well. There is no lace front on Emma, but it's fine. It has a bang, so you can't tell anyway. And the mono top is, let me get it in the light a little bit here so you can see better. It's quite convincing. It's a really good mono top. This is a sleek, classic page cut with wonderful swishy movement. Comes in a wide variety of very beautiful colors. Here's what the side looks like. It's universally flattering kind of cut, a very classic cut. And here's what the back looks like. Again, swishy, 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 very swingy. This one would be really fun to either wear to the office or out on the town. I can imagine dancing with this on and it moving around and it being really pretty. And then here's the side. Even after I've moved a ton, it's still very sleek and very pretty. Now let me go ahead and take this off so you can see what the cap looks like. The reason why Emma costs a little bit more than, say, Jameson or other wigs like that is because it has a hand-tied top. And the hair on the hand-tied top is actually pretty dense. It's very good. It's a very nice mono top. The back of the wig features that really nice pure stretch technology that I've talked about in other Estetica reviews. So the wig will fit basically any head size, provided you're not petite. If you have a petite sized head, definitely order a petite wig if you're going to run with the Estetica line because they run a little big. Not super big, and for women with average size heads, you can adjust them considerably to get them to fit well. But if you are on the borderline between average and petite, or you just straight up have a petite head, don't chance it. Get yourself a petite wig. I believe that they have one called Petite Persuasion, I think is what it's called. But I know that they have one that's just like this that comes in a petite size, and I'll do some research on it and I'll get back to you on what that one's called. But here's what that mono top looks like up front with my hand underneath it. So that's very convincing, very nice. I love the color, and I love how the fibers on these Estetica wigs feel. Like I think that some brands, like for instance, Noriko and Envy, tend to have really silky, kind of super naturally satiny fibers when you first get them. Not so with the Estetica wigs. Estetica wigs look very natural. They have sheen to them because I've got a lot of light shining on them right now. But I mean, the amount of shine is not super natural. It looks just like very healthy human hair, even though it's synthetic. And the other great thing is that it has a feel to it that's a little drier than, say, like the Envy fiber. So it's a very nice hair fiber for someone who wants a quality of fiber that's extremely natural feeling for a synthetic wig. Let me tuck this dark hair behind my ear a little bit and put this back on so you can see what it looks like. It's very easy to put Emma on. Partially that's because the cap is so forgiving. Just make sure you line the hairline up to your own. Now, because this particular style is so sleek, you're going to want either a wide tooth comb or a loop-ended wig brush, and just very, very gently brush the hairs. And as I said in other videos, you don't ever want to pull the hair. If you encounter a tangle, you know, assess it based on how bad the tangle is and try to either work your way through it or cut it out if you have to. Just don't pull, because if you pull, it distorts. A better way of putting it is, have you ever curled a ribbon on like somebody's birthday present or something like that? Well, this stuff is a very similar material. They're usually made out of some kind of, you know, petroleum-based polymer or something like that. So if you pull it and let it go, the fibers, even just a little bit, it stretches out that fiber, and you can never unstretch it. It stays stretched out. And once it's stretched out, you know, it gets kind of kinky and frizzy, and that's when bad things happen. So be very, very gentle when you're brushing the wig, and it will be very kind to you and last a lot longer. Because even though it's good for business when you go through wigs like water, it makes me feel bad. So just take care of them. I'm here for you. If you have questions, put them in the comment section or send me an email. We'll figure some regime out that will help you prolong the lifespan of your wigs. I'm going to make another video right after this one, basically explaining what a realistic lifespan is for a synthetic wig. So stay tuned to that particular review. In the meantime, this has been Emma by Estetica. It's a gorgeous color. It's their best seller for the last 2 years in a row. It's universally flattering cut, and this color is gorgeous. The color is, again, RJ20 2710, which is a light auburn blended with a medium ash brown with pale golden blonde highlights. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more wig reviews. Bye-bye.